Imagine a quiet morning run in a familiar forest turning into a nightmarish mystery. This is the tragic reality of Samantha Murphy, a devoted mother from Ballarat. On February 4th, 2024, Samantha went for her usual run and vanished without a trace. As the search for her continues, a chilling truth begins to unfold. Despite an extensive search involving police, emergency services, and local volunteers, her disappearance remains a haunting mystery. As authorities investigate her presumed murder, with a suspect in custody and new leads emerging, the case continues to captivate the community and capture widespread attention. What happened to Samantha Murphy, and what secrets might this case reveal? Join us as we delve into the chilling details of Samantha's disappearance and the ongoing search for answers. Samantha Murphy, a 51-year-old mother of three, was a well-loved figure in her community. Samantha lived in Ballarat, a large rural city in the Central Highlands region of Victoria. Known for her kindness and dedication to her family, Samantha balanced her busy life with her passion for running. The Canadian State Forest, a place she frequented, was her sanctuary, a space where she could escape the demands of daily life and find peace. Her family describes Samantha as a vibrant and caring individual. Her husband, Michael Murphy, and their children were her world. The family was close-knit, often spending weekends together and enjoying their time outdoors. Samantha's running routine was more than just exercise. It was a cherished part of her life. Woowookarung Regional Park, nestled in the Central Highlands of Victoria, Australia, is a serene escape located just 10 kilometers, about 6 miles, from Ballarat's bustling center. This expansive park boasts a diverse landscape, from flat, open grassy areas to undulating hills and thick, encroaching bushland. It offers a variety of terrains, ranging from easily navigable paths to more rugged and challenging trails. Popular among locals for outdoor activities like running, walking, and mountain biking, it's a cherished spot for those seeking a touch of nature. On February 4, 2024, Samantha Murphy, a regular visitor, set out for her usual morning run through this very park. But on this day, the park's familiar trails would become the backdrop for an unsettling mystery. On the morning of February 4, 2024, Samantha left her Eureka Street home around 7 a.m. for her usual run. Dressed in black leggings and a maroon singlet, she carried her phone and smartwatch. CCTV footage captured her leaving her home. She was scheduled to attend a family event at 11 a.m., but when she failed to show up, her family reported her missing to the police. The next day, February 5th, police initiated an investigation, enlisting the help of SES crews and local volunteers. Initially, authorities did not suspect foul play. They disclosed that Samantha's phone had last pinged near the Buninyong Golf Club, roughly 11 kilometers from her home. Although the SOS feature on her Apple Watch was not activated, GPS analysis indicated she had run approximately 7 kilometers, 4.3 miles, through Woowookarung Regional Park to Mount Clear, where there appeared to be an anomaly or disturbance in the GPS data. For several days, a massive search effort was mounted, involving Victoria Police's Search and Rescue Squad, Dog Squad, and the Country Fire Authority. Despite their comprehensive search of Woowookarung Regional Park and surrounding areas, no sign of Samantha Murphy or her belongings was found. Authorities quickly ruled out the possibility of her experiencing a medical emergency or leaving the area voluntarily. As the search area expanded to include Black Hill and Brown Hill, the intensity of the search efforts began to wane after 5 days. The Missing Persons Squad then took over the investigation. The dense terrain of the forest presented significant challenges, And as time passed, without substantial leads, the search became increasingly difficult. By February 8th, Samantha's family made a public plea for information. Michael Murphy, visibly distressed, urged anyone with knowledge about Samantha's whereabouts to CME forward. His heartfelt appeal reflected the desperation and hope of a family in anguish.
People just don't vanish into thin air. Someone's got to know something, you know, whether it be any little thing that you might think's relevant, just call the police, let them know, you know. It'll give us a bit of peace of mind if we get some hope from someone. And also, thanks very much for the people. The generosity throughout the community has been unbelievable.
Despite the initial optimism, the search was officially scaled back just a day later. The police continued to investigate, but faced numerous obstacles, including the vast and challenging terrain of the search area. On February 14th, Victoria Police Chief Commissioner Shane Patton took a somber turn in the case of Samantha Murphy's disappearance, labeling it as suspicious. Even though concrete evidence of foul play was lacking, the police were increasingly concerned. They plunged into the investigation with renewed vigor, following leads and conducting focused searches in the hope of uncovering more information. Forensic psychologist Tim Watson-Monroe expressed his astonishment at the case of Ms. Murphy, noting that he had never encountered a disappearance quite like hers. The sudden and unexplained nature of her vanishing has garnered national attention, leaving experts and the public alike baffled.
She's literally vanished off the face of the earth. There's no clues at all. The police have wound back their search in the forest. They're relying on CCTV footage if it exists, video cameras from cars and so on. But I've never encountered a case like this where someone ostensibly goes for a run and they're never seen again. It's very unusual. The family life seems to be happy. We saw harrowing footage the other day of a daughter who is in deep distress with her father. Look, there's a number of possibilities. One of them is that she'd been stalked for a while. I've done a lot of profiling. Stalkers love routine of their potential victims, so that they'll watch what their movements are, their activities and their routine. And that's one possible explanation. She went for a run and she was abducted in a van or a car and taken away from the potential crime scene. I gather that there was a ping from her mobile phone some distance away and then it died out. So obviously a phone was either thrown away as a decoy or she made it that far and then the phone died out. But the fact that there's no evidence, there's no witnesses, if you follow that line of inquiry, then you're dealing with a fairly calculating, intelligent person who understands forensic procedures and somebody who knows a lot about evidence and covering their tracks.
By February 23rd, the investigation took a darker turn when Detective Acting Superintendent Mark Hatt hinted that Samantha's disappearance might involve more than one person. The evidence was growing thin, and the chances of finding Samantha alive seemed to diminish with each passing day.
Today, we're undertaking a search in the Mad Clear area in relation to an area of interest to our investigation. I can confirm that we have identified that Samantha did leave home on the morning of the 4th of February 2024 at just after 7 a.m. We believe she then travelled on foot into the Canadian State Forest, where she embarked on a run for a period of time and made her way to the Mount Clear area. Today, that search being undertaken in the Mount Clear area will involve staff from our missing persons squad, other investigators, and other specialist searching resources within Victoria Police. We will be looking for anything that may give us evidence as to what may have happened in that area. Unfortunately, given the time and the fact that we found no trace of her, we do have severe concerns and are very doubtful that she's still alive.
The investigation became a whirlwind of activity as detectives reviewed approximately 12,000 hours of CCTV footage and sifted through over 500 separate tips. March 6th marked a pivotal moment when a 22-year-old man was arrested in Ballarat in connection with Samantha's case. Initially, his identity was kept confidential to ensure a fair trial. The arrest injected a mix of relief and apprehension into the community, which awaited further details with bated breath. The following day, March 7th, the man was publicly identified as Patrick Orrin Stevenson. The 22-year-old, whose name had previously been suppressed, turned out to be the son of a former AFL player. Stevenson has no connection with Samantha. He was charged with murdering the mother of 3. His court appearance was under strict suppression orders, highlighting the case's high-profile nature. Despite this arrest, Samantha's body remained elusive. Police intensified their search efforts based on new intelligence. On March 20th, an exhaustive search operation took place in the dense bushland of Buninyong, about 11 kilometers from Ballarat. Detectives devoted 8 hours to combing through the area, but their efforts yielded no significant findings. The search was called off, though authorities vowed to continue their efforts. On April 11th, another round of searches was conducted in Enfield State Park, located 25 kilometers south of Ballarat. Despite being driven by new intelligence, this search also proved fruitless. Compounding the challenge was Patrick Stevenson's lack of cooperation, which further complicated the investigation. A breakthrough came on May 29th, when detectives, aided by federal police and specialists, conducted a targeted search south of Buninyong. They uncovered several items of interest, including an iPhone, confirmed to belong to Samantha Murphy. The discovery of her phone was a crucial development, though its condition after months of exposure to the elements raised questions about the amount of useful information it could provide. Forensic analysis was anticipated to shed light on Samantha's final moments. As the investigation continues, Samantha Murphy's disappearance remains one of Ballarat's most perplexing mysteries. With Patrick Stevenson charged, but Samantha's body still missing, the search for answers is far from over. The disturbing elements uncovered so far only deepen the quest for the truth. On Sunday, August 4th, 2024, Ms. Murphy's family, friends, and the wider Ballarat community gathered to mark 6 months since her disappearance. As they reflected on this difficult milestone, there is growing hope that the upcoming hearing, scheduled for August 8, 2024, will begin to address lingering questions about why Stevenson is alleged to have killed her. Unresolved issues remain, including whether Stevenson will appear in court and what arguments his lawyers will present. On August 8, 2024, Patrick fronted court for the first time in 5 months. He faced Ballarat Magistrates Court by a video link from prison for a 15-minute committal hearing. In court, the prosecution announced that both parties were requesting a minimum of a 12-week adjournment to thoroughly review the extensive brief of evidence. The brief includes a substantial amount of CCTV footage. Defense lawyer Catherine O'Brien, representing Mr. Stevenson, characterized the volume of evidence as unprecedented in its magnitude. Patrick will remain in custody until the matter returns to court on November 14, 2024. The disappearance of Samantha Murphy has profoundly impacted her family, leaving them grappling with immense grief and uncertainty. For 6 months, they have been navigating the emotional toll of her absence, marked by the somber anniversary on August 4th, 2024. The constant media attention and the ongoing legal proceedings have only added to their distress. Samantha Murphy's disappearance remains one of Ballarat's most perplexing mysteries. With Patrick Stevenson charged with her murder, but her body still missing, the search for answers continues. As investigators delve deeper and the community clings to hope, the quest for justice for Samantha Murphy presses on. Thank you for watching. If you found this case intriguing, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our latest content. Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We value your input and insights. For more stories and investigations, check our other videos. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.